Scraps of Time, 1960, Abby Takes a Stand. Chapter 2. Page 13, Chapter 2, The Monkey Bar Grill. "Mama," Abby asked, as she helped dry the dinner dishes, "may I go to town with you tomorrow? They have big blue notebooks at Harvey's. I have just enough of Grandma Turner's birthday money left to buy one." "I suppose," Mama answered, rinsing the big cast-iron skillet that she had used to fry chicken. Then, with two hands, Abby placed the heavy skillet on the stove where it would wait to fry bacon for breakfast the next morning. "Ever thought about getting a new skillet?" asked Abby. "This one is so old and heavy." "Nope." Water swished out of the drain as Mama emptied the dishpan. "New isn't always better," she said. "That old skillet knows how to cook." "And it fries the best chicken in the world," said Abby. She folded the dish towel and placed it on the rack. The next morning, Abby was up early. She put on her navy blue suit. Mama tied up her hair with a matching blue ribbon. "I want to get to town and back before it gets too crowded," said Mama. Mama slipped on her patent leather shoes and placed a lavender hat on her head. After she picked up her gloves and purse, the two of them put on coats and hurried to catch the 9:15 bus. Abby and Mama sat right up in front. There was no need to go to the back of the bus any longer. It was 1960. Black people could sit wherever they wanted on public buses. But in many ways, blacks and whites were as separated as ever. Abby and Patsy still attended an all-black school. Folks couldn't get certain jobs. Nobody could live in a white neighborhood. Theaters, hotels, amusement parks, and restaurants all over town had awful signs. Whites only. All except for the Nashville Public Library. Abby and Patsy went there often. Although the day was cold, it was sunny. As the bus rolled past Tennessee State University, Abby could see the track team practicing. The bus eased its way down Jefferson Street, where the black stores were. Abby looked at the window display of the Lord and Lady dress shop. Mama had bought the suit she was wearing there last Christmas. Next, the bus moved past Audie's grocery store, where she and Patsy got dill pickles, and the Cameo restaurant. It served the best chili in Tennessee. They passed the back of Fisk University's Jubilee Resident Hall and the Ritz Theater, where she and Patsy had seen the Body Snatchers movie. As the bus went by Ford's variety shop, Abby waved at Mr. Ford, who was sweeping the sidewalk in front of his store. He waved back. At 8th and Jefferson, the bus turned, and Abby saw shoppers at the farmer's market. Farther away, the state capitol building sat high atop a mound. Abby held Mama's hand as they walked from the bus stop to Harvey's. Abby turned her head so she wouldn't have to see the whites-only signs in the window of High Style Hair Salon and Southland Restaurant. Abby understood why Mama never lingered downtown. She always finished her business and caught the next bus home. But today, Abby wasn't going to let anything ruin her shopping. She was going to Harvey's to get her big blue notebook. Chapter 3, Turned Away. At Harvey's department store, Mama went to make an exchange. "Meet me at the front door in 30 minutes, Mama called over her shoulder. "And behave," she added. Harvey's was a big, fancy department store. There was so much to see that Abby's eyes never knew what to settle on first. The ground floor was laid out in a circle. The up and down escalators were located in the center. Abby loved the mirrored ceiling over the cosmetic counters. It made her dizzy to walk and look up at the same time. The bright lights made even the costume jewelry sparkle like real gems. The real jewels were displayed in a cabinet lined in black velvet. Abby imagined herself wearing one of the diamond necklaces with earrings to match. When Abby passed the perfume aisle, her nose tingled from the various scents. She sneezed and thought about how much Patsy enjoyed testing perfume samples. From luggage, Abby passed through pocketbooks and shoes. Then suddenly, between scarves and gloves, a giant monkey leaped in front of Abby, startling her. "Come ride the merry-go-round and have lunch at the brand new Monkey Bar Grill on the 3rd floor," he said, bowing. "Thanks," Abby said to the person in the monkey costume. She smiled and accepted the flyer. She read some of the menu items on the flyer: lion burgers, Savannah fries, and Kilimanjaro shakes, made with 3 scoops of creamy strawberry ice cream and topped with a fresh strawberry, 19 cents. The flyer had a coupon for a free ride on the merry-go-round. Abby had never been on a merry-go-round, and this one was indoors. Abby quickly added up her money. She had enough to buy a Big Blue and have a strawberry shake. Abby glanced at the clock over the elevators. There was even enough time for a ride on the merry-go-round. But what if there was a sign at the Monkey Bar? A sign like at the other restaurants downtown. But the man in the monkey costume had given her a flyer. He wouldn't have done that if she weren't welcome, right? She headed for the 3rd floor. Yellow cardboard monkey paw prints were glued to the floor. The paw prints led her to the Monkey Bar Grill. Brightly colored stools in shades of orange, lime green, and lemon yellow circled the counter. A fake leopard skin canopy hung over it. Abby's eyes went straight to the merry-go-round. Children rode up and down on lions, elephants, crocodiles, monkeys, and tigers. Abby chuckled to herself. Whoever had designed the merry-go-round didn't know much about Africa. There were no tigers there. She'd learned that in kindergarten. Abby took her place in the line at the Monkey Bar. It was crowded and noisy. Kids pushed and shoved. Some were laughing while others were crying. Mothers scolded their children or let them scream. A few of the children looked at Abby as if she belonged in a zoo. Then, all at once, a woman standing behind Abby snapped crossly, "What are you doing in line?" Her voice was as sharp as a needle. Now, a young woman in front of Abby turned around. "Well, of all the nerve, I'll tell you something right now. If she stays, I'm leaving." An older lady with 3 small children started shouting, "Where's the manager? We need the manager over here." Suddenly, a big woman in glasses that looked like cat's eyes came rushing over. "I'm the manager," she said, "and I assure everyone, she is not staying."